Hey, I'm a mechanical engineer, and this is my compact tool organizer. For a while now, I've wanted a compact tool organizer to carry all of my frequently used tools, like hot glue guns, soldering irons, screwdrivers, tape measures, and the sort. Because as of right now, they don't have a real home, and as a result, it's often hard to have quick access to some of them. So in today's video, we'll hopefully be solving all of those problems by building a compact tool organizer. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I don't want to spend anything to build this organizer, so I'm going to be using the scrap wood that I have lying around. Which means we're going to be using a few different woods and thicknesses of woods to build it out of, but that's okay, it'll just add character to it. So the first wood I'm going to use is some 3/4 inch thick pine plywood. I cut these two pieces at 18 inches long and 6 inches wide, so that after we glue and nail these two pieces together at a right angle, it will serve as the foundation for our organizer. Now I'm going to drill a few different size holes all the way across the top of our backboard. That way we'll have plenty of storage for pins or screwdrivers or anything of the sort. And these holes don't have to be very deep, just 2 or so inches should work perfectly. Well, ain't she a beauty? With that, it is now time to start building the shelves and stands. The first stand I'm going to make is for my hot glue guns. I'm going to build the stand on the left side of the organizer. It'll consist of 2 shelves and a platform on top. The platform will be where we store the glue guns. The first shelf beneath that will be where we store the cords for the glue guns. And the very bottom shelf will be for storing the glue sticks. Just like this. So what I ended up doing is using more 3/4 inch thick plywood and then cut channels on the inside of both of them for the shelves to slide into. I did also put this plywood divider on the top platform so that it would snugly hold my hot glue guns in place. So now I'm going to build something very similar to this on the other side of the organizer. Only this one is going to be a little bit wider, and instead of holding hot glue guns on the top of it, it's going to hold my soldering iron. So let's build it. And here we are. So as you can see, on top we have a small dowel rod sticking out. So when we slide on a 3/4 inch PVC pipe onto it, that's actually what's going to hold up our soldering iron. In front of that we had a little bit of extra space, so I just closed it in, and now it can hold screws or nails or maybe even a sponge for the soldering iron. Then just like on the other side, we have 2 shelves beneath it. Now these shelves are pretty wide, but they're short enough to where it's difficult to fit your hand into the back of them. So what I'm going to do is take some 1/4 inch board and build drawers to slide into them. That way it'll be a lot easier to access all the items we put in here, even the ones that are in the very back. Plus, we won't have any wasted space. I'm also going to glue this T-piece onto the side so we'll have a place to wrap up the soldering iron's cord when we're not using it. Next, I'm going to take this bar that has 2 3/4 inch long dowels glued every 2 inches, and I'm going to glue it onto the backboard in between the 2 shelving units, so that now we have a few places where we can keep wire strippers, pliers, or really just about anything else. And lastly, I'm going to glue on this short lip to the front of the center section, so if we ever put any small parts in here, they can't roll away. With that, we can now wipe everything down with a rag to get rid of any excess sawdust, and then we can go ahead and stain it. With that, the organizer is now complete and ready for tools. So everything seems to fit in here quite well. We have our soldering iron, our hot glue guns, our screwdrivers in the back, our pliers, hot glue sticks underneath the hot glue guns, electrical tape and solder underneath the soldering iron, and 2 decent sized spaces to hold spare parts. Plus we have this bottom drawer which I haven't decided what to do with yet. And although I didn't build this with looks in mind, it's actually not too ugly. I am so happy to have this. I've been wanting this for the longest time and I don't know what took me so long to build it. I'm going to place it right there, which is right here off camera. And honestly, I don't think a single video will go by without me using some aspect of it. And there you have it, how to build a compact tool organizer. But hey, thank you so much for you guys watching. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please feel free to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, and please feel free to subscribe.